Mediterranean home, or a traditional home, or a ranch home, or a two-story, or those are things we can search on features and styles. Features are things like two-car garage, basement, no basement, size. We try not to search in Georgia on square footage because square footage is not necessarily correct. And it's sometimes a 0 in the listing. So if we search on square footage, you will often miss homes that actually fit your criteria, but the agent didn't take the time to put in the square footage. Or it's undetermined. So we don't search by square footage in Georgia. We search criteria by bedrooms and baths. I would like to have a minimum of 3 bedrooms, so we do 3+, and I would like to have a minimum of 2 bathrooms, so we do 2+. So in your price point, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath minimum format under $100,000 in this location. That's the search criteria. What we cannot search on are things like open floor plan. That might be in the descriptions, but we have no way to search on those terms in Georgia. Or fence, no fence. Flat backyard, not flat backyard. Flat driveway, not flat driveway. We do have a key for level driveway, but it's very subjective because you could have a long driveway and then it becomes flat on top and the agent thinks that's a flat driveway or a level driveway, okay? So understand these criteria, the features sometimes aren't 100% correct, and there are features on which we cannot search. Fence, no fence, open floor plans. We can't search on the level of newness on a stainless steel appliance or any kind of appliance. These are things we get asked all the time. So these are the things we can search on, okay? That's what's going to happen in your consultation. You're also going to talk about a timeline. I have all the time in the world. That's not our favorite client. Our favorite client is, I need to be in the house in the next 30 days. Great! So, joking aside, when you have a timeline, it actually makes you more purposeful. If you don't have a timeline, it starts to become, what is important for you? What are the priorities? What's happening here? What is your impetus? Just like anything else in life, if you don't have enough of a push, you may not get to the finish line. Okay? Any questions on that? Okay, so ask me anything.
Well, it's all, based on a specific criteria that I'm looking for specifically.
Okay.
Just wondering, everything that you've said so far, how, like, I know a couple of neighborhoods that I would like to live in, but I'm looking for a condo.
Okay.
Because right now, for myself, I don't need a single family home. The sizes would be too big for me. Plus couldn't afford it. But I'm wondering, based on everything that you've said, I don't know what I qualify for as far as how much house I can afford. But I'm wondering if I can find something like that, including everything, the PITI, am I going to be able to afford that on the rent that I'm paying now?
Well, that's a great question, and you'll sit down with your lender and you'll talk about it, and it's a very specific case. I would like to caution you to be careful between a house and a condo, and you saying that I can't afford a house and I'm more likely to afford a condo or it's the right size for me. Think long term. Long term, a house is much easier to rent. Long term, a house has no HOA fees. So you may be at the equivalent price.
Well, the only reason I say that is because, like I said, I don't need that much space. I don't want to have to deal with the yard work.
Right.
I don't need, 3 or 4 bedroom house. 2 bedroom, 2 bath would be perfect. I just don't feel like that I would need a single family home based on my needs.
Okay. I think.
But I get what you're saying.
You just sit down with the lender and start with where I'm at and incorporate, this is the limit of what I'm able to pay in HOA fees. You may find that duplex might be best for you.
That's what I was thinking.
Where you're owning the whole thing, and you're on one side, and it's one room or two rooms, and someone else is on the other side in one room or two rooms, but they rent from you, and they cover a portion of your payment, so then your payment can actually be higher than you think it can. But now you've got a home that was split into two,